Martell Holt and Arion Curry are right in the middle of it. Now let's get into it. Huntsville has never been quiet. We know that. The peace there is always temporary. Every time it feels like folks are calming down, the cast is moving on, and life is settling, something, or better yet, someone, pops up and sends the entire city into chaos again. And when the name Martell Holt comes up, baby, the sirens go off every single time. But this time, it's not just Martell. Oh no, because right beside his name, right in the middle of the whispers and the side eyes, you already know who's standing. Arion Curry, the woman social media renamed Coleslaw. A name she never asked for, a name she hates, but a name folks just will not let go. That alone should tell you how strong the situation has been from day one. For years, Arion has been the most talked about person connected to the show who never actually got to sit on that couch. The most famous off-camera person in Huntsville. She was there when the whole thing exploded for Martell and Melody Shari. She was there through the arguments, the heartbreak, and the public fall. Her name became a part of the storyline without her face ever being on the screen. And now, word on the street and across social media says she might be inching closer again, whether it's on camera or behind the scenes. And baby, the cast is not here for it. The fans are arguing, the comments are wild, and the energy around Huntsville? Yeah, it's different right now. People are saying some cast members refuse to film if Arion is anywhere near the production. Loud, clear, and firm, nope, not doing it. And honestly, if you've been following this story for years, can you blame them? That situation took real emotions, real marriages, real families, and ripped them in ways we all still remember. Melody went through it publicly while trying to protect her children and rebuild her life. And the rest of the cast, Marcel Scott, Maurice Scott, Kimmy Scott, Letitia Scott, Miss Wanda, they've all been pulled into this mess one way or another. You'd think folks would be tired by now, but oh no, Huntsville don't rest. Not here. Let's talk about Martell for a second. Because whether you love him or you're still shaking your head at his choices, one thing is certain. Martell Holt stays in the center of the storm. From the marriage falling apart, to the co-parenting drama, to social media arguments, to court issues, to being called out, to going silent, then popping back up like nothing happened, Martell's life is a cycle, and everybody watching can feel the weight on him now more than before. The man looks tired. The smile doesn't hit like it used to. The energy is heavy. It's like every time he tries to climb back, something pulls him right back into the chaos. And when Arion's name enters the chat, that wave hits again. Arion plays the quiet but deadly game now. Post and delete, shade then silence, a song lyric here, a quote there, no long paragraphs anymore, no loud lives, just quiet movement. And you know what? Sometimes silence speaks louder than any rant ever could, because silence makes people nervous. It makes them wonder what's coming, and she knows it. Meanwhile, the cast is moving how they move when something big is brewing. Marcel Scott acting like nothing bothers him, laughing like he always does, but people who pay attention see the shift. Letitia Scott smiling, glowing up, but that look in her eye changes quick when the wrong topics come up. You can feel that pressure she tries hard to hide. Kimmy Scott, staying calm, always trying to be reasonable, but even Kimmy looks like she's tiptoeing through landmines lately. Maurice, silent but alert, watching, choosing his words carefully like he always does when drama gets too close. And Miss Wanda. Baby, when Miss Wanda steps in, you already know chaos is near. Loud, bold, protective, and zero filter. She's hopping online, saying people lie, saying folks want to drag her family for nothing, and defending Letitia and Marcel from anything and anybody. But here's the thing. Every time Miss Wanda opens her mouth, even if she's defending her daughter, she drops little hints, little puzzle pieces. And fans collect every piece and start forming pictures, whether they're real or not. That's what Wanda does without even trying. She feeds the internet. And somewhere in the middle of all this, Carlos King, the man who created the show, the producer who knows drama like nobody else, the one who watches tension like a hawk because he knows TV gold when he sees it. Fans are whispering that maybe, just maybe, Carlos might be thinking about bringing Arion into the mix after all these years. And listen, whether it's true or not, whether it's strategy or rumor,
One thing is loud and clear: the thought alone is enough to send Huntsville spinning. Some fans want it, some fans hate it, but everyone is talking about it. And if everyone is talking, that means it's working. Attention is attention, and Carlos knows that. But is it worth it? That's the big question. Because this show isn't just TV. These are real families, real marriages, real emotions, real reputations. Bringing Arion into the picture, even a little, could blow everything up. Friendships? Gone. Trust? Gone. Filming energy? Gone. And if the cast decides they won't film, the whole show shakes. That's not TV drama. That's real-world consequences. And that's why this moment feels so serious. It's messy, it's emotional, and it's shaky. And here's another twist. People wonder if Arion has things she hasn't said. Screenshots, messages, moments she's held onto. Fans always ask, if she really has proof, why hasn't she shown it? And the new question is, what if she finally decides to? Imagine that. Imagine her sitting down, looking into a camera and saying, "All right, let's talk." If that ever happens, Huntsville won't just shake, it will crack wide open. Because Arion was there, not as a viewer, not as a fan, she was in that story. And someone who lived a story always has pieces others don't. But on the other side of this, you have people saying it's all just noise, that this is just rumors and hype before the next season, that producers know fans love drama, and this is exactly the kind of heat that builds attention. And honestly, that might be true. But whether it's real or for promotion, it doesn't matter, because the cast feels it, the fans feel it. The tension is real, even if the plan isn't. And through all this chaos, there's one thought that keeps coming back. This show started with love, marriage, success, and growth. But right now, it feels like survival. Everybody watching wants to know who will crack, who will break, who will rise, who will fall, and who will tell the truth first. This isn't just TV drama. This is pressure. So before we go deeper, look at where we are. Martell in the middle, again. Arion, quiet but present. Melody shining but tired of the past. Marçal and Letitia protecting their marriage, Maurice and Kimmy balancing peace and loyalty, Miss Wanda talking loud but saying more than she realizes, and Carlos watching it all like a man with a chessboard in front of him, hands folded, waiting to make the move nobody expects. And we are only warming up. So stay right here, don't go anywhere, don't blink, because we are about to get into the part where things shift, secrets get closer to the surface, and Huntsville starts shaking in a way we haven't seen before. The storm is just starting, and trust me, you don't want to miss what comes next. And just when viewers thought things could not get any more intense, the energy in Huntsville began to shift again. This whole situation is like watching a match hover over gasoline. One spark and everything goes up in flames. So stay right here, because we're about to get deeper into the truth that everyone's been trying to tiptoe around. And trust me, you don't want to miss any part of this. Right now, Martell Holt is walking through Huntsville like a man trying to hold everything together, but you can see the cracks. You can see the stress in his eyes, the frustration in his tone, and the weight on his shoulders. No matter how many business deals he tries to promote or how many smiles he forces for the cameras, the drama keeps circling him like a shadow he can't shake off. And when Arion Curry, the woman who once shattered the image of a perfect marriage in front of millions, starts popping up again, even if it's just through subtle online moves, you already know Martell feels the heat all over again.